Hi there. Day 86. Except the last day is gonna be April the 15th, which is next Tuesday. So today being Thursday, I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I have 5 days. Um, I'm gonna meet all my goals except for writing, which I kind of put off, as I've said, almost intending not to do so, and then I was pressured to doing so, and I'm glad. Today I wrote 250 words, which I submitted for correction on our exchange at Link. Got the correction back right away from one of our Korean native speaking members. It was great to see the corrections. It's good, it helps me focus, it helps me notice. When I'm writing, and it takes me a while to write 250 words, I almost have the feeling that I wish I were reading and learning new words and doing the things that I most enjoy doing. But I realize that this writing has got me focusing better. I'm more aware of, like, some of these sounds in Korean. You could use several symbols for the O sound or for the E sound, and so you start to notice which ones are used. You start to notice how the words are grouped together, bunched together. So, and I think this improves my reading, improves my comprehension. So the writing, I see the writing, and even to some extent speaking, more as a tool to help me notice, so that I get more out of my listening and reading. Because to me, and I know I was on some exchange somewhere, and somebody was saying that, or on someone's blog, that they were so happy because within 2 or 3 weeks of learning Chinese, they were able to put full sentences together. I have no interest in being able to put full sentences together after 2 or 3 weeks. Doesn't concern me at all. My task in learning a language, the sort of basic building blocks to me are the words and the phrases. I have to get them in me. Whether I can put phrases together correctly, incorrectly, initially, often in Korean they'll teach you the different polite forms and the names of the different relationships, older brother, younger sister, and all. I have no interest in that at all. To me, that is all periphery. That's all kind of decoration. The basic building blocks that I want is words, and lots of words, and to get used to them, so that then I can listen to interesting content like I'm listening to right now, and continue to enjoy the language, consume the language, and let the language grow in me. And then at some point, I'll start putting full sentences together. Now that I start writing, I'm putting full sentences together. I'm making mistakes, spelling mistakes, and mistakes of structure, but I am putting full sentences together and talking about rather complicated subjects now that I start writing. So, and given that, again, I wouldn't say I'm a dilettante, but I do what I like to do, so I mostly listen and read. But being sort of nudged into writing, I wouldn't want to spend too much time on it, but it's true. Like today I wrote 250 words. I don't think I'll be able to, but I'm going to try to write 250 words for the next 5 days. I don't think I will, but I might write another 1,000 words. So I've written a total of about 670 so far. So I might get to, say, 1,500 words, which is half of the goals. The goal that I had set for myself, I now regret that I didn't start earlier on the writing. I think it would have helped me. It would have taken time away from my reading and listening, but it would have helped me to notice, helped me in other ways. So that I'm glad I'm doing it. But as I say, the main task for me in language learning is the words, because later on you can always learn about the names of relationships or different levels of formality. But to understand substantive content, you need words, and you need a lot of exposure. And so, as I often say, that's where I spend most of my time. But because attitude, got to be motivated, interested, confident. Time, you got to spend the time, and you have to, develop the ability to notice. And there's no question that writing, seeing the writing corrected, speaking, as we do at Link, seeing the speaking corrected when it comes back to you as a report, all of that helps you to notice, so that you actually derive more benefit than when you do your listening and reading. So, just kind of I also had a discussion today for half an hour with Clara in Paris, and I'm going to speak to her at least once more, possibly twice more, and then probably record it as my sort of final video in this 90-day challenge. But I have my Kim Young Han podcast. I have enough there to keep me going. It's so rewarding now. I can read through his podcast, and there's not that many words now. That a lot of the yellow words now, I've come to know them, and there's fewer and fewer blue words. And many of the blue words are just forms of words that I already know. So as I've said before, I'm over the hump. I'm on my way. And if I basically go through all of Kim Young Ha's podcasts, I'll fix up the decoration, the fine points of the politeness levels and all of that at the end. I'm not too concerned about it now. So that's basically my report for today. And we're almost at the end here. Not the end of my Korean studies, but the end of the 90-day challenge.